Okay, so basically I'm stressing out my jeans, and I'm doing this because it's a lot of fun, and plus I'm kind of showing people, or I want to show people, like, to be not to be afraid to be creative and just do their own thing, because when you stress your jeans, your own jeans, you know, it's your own work of art, and it doesn't matter if it kind of goes wrong or anything. Well, these cost, these stretch jeans were €9, €9, and this type of stretch does not stress too well. The usual tools would be like pincers, sandpaper, etc. And this is where I did the test to see what I was dealing with. And now I'm playing around with this area just to make, I don't know, just have fun, I guess. Now what I've found is that if I take the tweezers, okay, and I pull around with this kind of soft stretch material, it doesn't really go too well, plus it's a lot of work. So I got the nail file, and I only made one line here, as you can see, just one hole, and just play around with it. And I take the nail file and I just work it down. It's a bit tough because but you see, maybe you can see that you can actually force the nail file, and it's better because it's not sharp like a knife, and you're not going to hurt yourself. And I can actually create more damage, I can create more stress just by playing around. And depending on how much damage I want to do, I can go right through. You see this? I can go right the way through and create more. You don't have to cut a hole down here and up there. Once you've, in fact, you don't have to cut this hole. You see, I'm trying this out, and this is all new to me. I've never stressed this kind of, you know, this kind of tight stretch denim before. And so you just have to find tools around the house and see what works. And so the best is to get, to start with, if this is new to you, and to find out how much fun it is. And also to teach yourself how to be creative and do your own thing. And enjoy the art, the original, because of course all of it is original when you do it yourself. And you can come up with new ideas. You know, it's best to get a sort of cheap, just something in the sale, so that if you feel you really mess up, you can, yeah, you can just wear them for painting the house, add a bit more colour in there. So let me just kind of stress a bit more off camera. And if you get a really new nail file that you've never used, so it's this has not been worn down, you can actually do a lot more damage, or you can create a lot more stress because the nail file also tears a little bit and makes it easier, makes it wider, and sort of, you know, it's something new. Now, sandpaper really does not work too well on, I mean, it's okay, but you have, on this type of You have to be careful on this type of stretch. You can get a little bit of wear, but I wouldn't do too much because it's not spectacular. It just helps you to get some white into the game, but to the hole. The sandpapers it's just not great. It does a lot more damage than helping on this kind of on this kind of stretch denim. I guess you could say cheap stretch denim. So, and another thing I'm doing while learning, or just playing around with these jeans, these €9 jeans, is that you see here I've got them on the side, and the reason I did that is if I mess up I can still wear the jeans, but if I have this whole thing going on in the middle somewhere and I really mess up, you can throw them away, or they just don't look good. So if I mess up here and it kind of doesn't look good, it's not too bad because it's on the side. And this way you can learn how to deal with different materials or do what you want, and still be able to use the jeans later if you want to still wear them. Take that in, and what will happen later is it will wear itself out, so you don't have to be too destructive when you're doing this, because it will actually later wear itself out when you wash it. And you can go in later and wear the stress out a little more with some sandpaper, but I wouldn't go crazy because the sandpaper is so abrasive, it can actually end up ruining all your work. So that was the sandpaper. And as you see, you can kind of do a lot more damage with using the sandpaper and bring out some contrast. Yeah. This hole I didn't want, but that's what I got. But yeah, this is why I did this on the side, so that I can get some. Yeah, I can still get away with it. So what I have here is the final part where I had a patch put in. I'm not good at sewing, and I don't have a sewing machine, so I got someone to put a darker patch behind the hole, because anyone can do a hole, right? Anyone can walk around the hole in their jeans, but I wanted there to be texture, and so that what you see here is I just want to do my own style, my own design. It's my own work of art, the clothes that I wear. I love this I really love this texturing here from the back stitches. Really nice effect. That gives something unique. And that was my test, where I'm going to expand on this somehow, but yeah, this was a nail file test. It gives a nice piece of texture, and it's something new. You know, to be able to do something new that you do yourself and enhances your own creativity. Not too bad really, it's okay.